Good morning, y'all. It's Monday morning. It's about 7:41.
It's early, y'all.
Bella don't like the camera, y'all. Every time I bring it out, she does that. We thought we would come on and say good morning and give you a little update on Bella and kind of show you her routine that we have started.
Nana's baby right there, that Nana. I'm Nana, y'all, to her, all Nett's babies.
Yes. This is Bella. Okay, she didn't know. This is my Bella girl.
But I'm proud of Earl and Kennybug, which is his uncle, made this chair because they're kind of expensive, I believe. Okay. And instead of ordering one, they decided to build one. And they did a really good job. I mean, a really good job.
So I wanted to kind of give you a little update on Bella. She came home. Y'all, she looks pitiful. She really is pitiful. But she's a sad looking dog to start with. Okay, she's going to be like that because she don't like to be on camera.
She sure don't.
Anyway, y'all, she had been in the hospital for 9 days. And things would look good, you know, start looking good. They thought we could bring her home. And then she would call me and say that, well, she was doing good. And I was going to let her go home this afternoon. But as soon as she ate, she threw up. Well, she's not really throwing up. She just, like, regurgitate just a little bit. Not like that full force throwing up, but just like a little bit would come up. It wouldn't be her food, it would just be liquid. So that kind of baffled them that she was keeping food down and not liquids down. So there could be many different things that could be wrong with her. And they wasn't quite sure until they run some tests. So there's that baby.
Look at that, no. Yeah.
A good baby, you're doing good. So she went in with pancreatitis, I don't know how you say it, but that's what she went in with. Her levels were extremely high. And so her levels are normal, her enzymes are normal. And when we first went there that first day, they did an abdominal x-ray, just make sure she didn't have a tumor or a blockage. That came back clear. So when she started doing this with the not keeping the water down, they did some x-rays, but they had to use, I believe they're called BIPS, B-I-P-S, I think. And it's a capsule that she swallows, and then when the capsule dissolves, 3 little balls would come out. She swallowed that, then they did an x-ray, and one of the little balls went into her stomach. When they turned her over to do the side x-ray, it had popped out of her stomach and into her esophagus, which was weird. So they were thinking maybe that her esophagus flap, I guess that's what it is. Is that what it is?
I think
don't
so.
Close.
Y'all, it sounds kind of about like what Mama has.
Mama has this problem, y'all. When she was telling me this, I said, we've been through this before. My mama's got this. And so then they took lots of x-rays. Well, when I went to pick her up Friday, she showed me the x-ray, and they all made it down her esophagus, into her stomach, and into her intestines. I think that's how it goes. Is that how it goes?
Anatomy.
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 Y'all, I don't know. Whatever order it goes in, that's the way it goes.
It went the right way.
It was ready to be pooped out, okay? Mm-hmm. That let her know that stuff is traveling.
Oh, you want me to do that? I'm sorry.
Stuff is traveling the way it's supposed to travel and getting where it needs to get. She has the doctor baffled. She said this is a rare case. She said it could be several different things. The only other thing that we could do would be she could have the scope where they go down, whatever. Well, they didn't have this at this particular hospital. She'd have to be transferred. But the doctor told me that anything after she done that day would be not good. Meaning whatever, even if they did that, they're looking for something really bad. And probably the outcome wouldn't be good anyway. There probably wouldn't be a whole lot that could be done for her. She said she could have a nerve problem in her esophagus. She said, and if that's so, there's nothing that could be done with that. She said she said we can't rule out there could be a tumor somewhere. We just can't see it. Mega esophagus. I mean, it's several things, which she's not exhibiting a lot of the mega esophagus symptoms, and it doesn't look like that on x-ray. So we really don't know, but she just says she has an esophageal disorder, and so what we're going to have to do with her for the rest of her life, unless something changes, is after each feeding, she has to sit straight up like this for 30 minutes. So that way everything can kind of travel down and get where it's supposed to go and hopefully stay there. If I'm leaving, I have to give her a 1/4 cup of water at a time, just so she don't lap a lot of it up and regurgitate it. And then, like last night, she drank a lot of water. I only do like 1 cup at a time.
It's okay.
She's supposed to have 5 cups of water a day, and so last night I gave her a whole cup because we were just sitting in here watching TV. She drank a lot of it, so we immediately picked her up, put her in the chair for 15 minutes. So because when she drinks a lots and lots of water at one time, we had to set her up for 15 minutes so that it doesn't come back up. And she's getting used to it. This is her 3rd time sitting in it, and I think she does pretty good.
She's a good dog. She's good.
She is good.
She's very smart.
She is. She's very laid back.
Very laid back. She always has sad looking eyes all the time.
Sad.
So don't think she's sad, because that's her look. She's probably wondering why they set me up like this until she realized it's the normal everyday
Well, they
thing.
started doing it at the vet. They just, doing trial and error, day by day, see what would work, what wouldn't work. And they started doing this at there, but not like this. They were doing it like I was having to do it when I come home. I'd have to hold her. And that kind of got tiresome for her because she couldn't really sit back on her bottom and on her legs, and it got tiresome for me because she's heavy. I mean, she's a little over 50 pounds.
Yeah, she had to call me yesterday.
Earl left and went and got something at the grocery store. This was Saturday. I was in the middle. I was in the middle of feeding her, and so I had to prop her up, and I had her bed here, and we were doing good. But then the bed started sliding, she started sliding, and I want to move her around too much to get her stomach unsettled. So I was sitting, I said, Tina, can you please come and help me for a minute? So she come over and picked her up, helped me get her situated. And she's on several different kinds of medication, as you saw in this video. And she has to take that little pink medicine. She has to take it 30 minutes before her meal. And then she has a medicine that's in the refrigerator I just gave her here. That's a liquid. And then she's on that huge antibiotic pill. That's huge. That's a half of one. Well, she'll finish that today. And then she only has a few more days on her other medication. There may be one medication that she'll have to stay on for long term, but we're not sure. After we sit up like this for 30 minutes, we go out. And her routine has been to poop. And we're having to investigate. We're having to investigate that. We're trying to find them little bips, but she does not like that canned food. She just don't like it.
Look, she's young.
She don't like that canned food at all, y'all. So I've been moistening up her regular food, maybe trying to get her on her regular diet. And the doctor said that she can go back to her regular diet, and she goes back Thursday for blood work. And as long as her pancreas levels are not elevated, she can continue to stay on her own diet. But if they are elevated, we may have to change her diet. Oh, and yesterday was more of her feeling, I think, more like herself. She went down with us to feed the horse and the cow, and this time she made the trip all the way down. We have been having to turn around because she just don't feel like it, but she made the trip all the way down on her leash and little harness, and she started to run, because she loves to run up to the fence at Clarabelle and Toby and bark, just aggravate them to death. Well, she jerked to me, and I said, oh my gosh, what's wrong? So that kind of acted like herself. And then when we got back, she wanted to be on the back porch, and so she stayed on the back porch just for a little bit. It was really cool. It had rained, and her feet, I mean, she was pretty wet. And she laid back there, just to kind of dry her feet off before we brought her in. And she was laid right there in that corner and watched Toby, because he's right here beside the house. And she jumped up and she went right to the corner and she went to barking. And that's the first time she's barked, oh gosh, for almost 2 weeks probably. And it was a little hoarse.
But that's showing she's getting back to herself.
Yes, yeah. The doctor did say all this could be just a transitioning thing from, it could be everything that her body has been through, because her body's been through a lot. This baby here has been very, very, very sick. It's very lucky that she made it. She said that her organs and all have to heal.
We're hoping when all her organs and everything heals, she might be back to normal where she don't even have to do this.
Yeah, that's what she's hoping for too.
But if they do,
we'll do. Right. So yeah, she goes back Thursday for blood work.
And hoping that's good.
I hope everything is good from there. And that's the update on Bella. They wanted to thank everybody for praying for her. It's been a time, and it's been a lot to get used to for her, especially,
Yes.
and me, because it's just yesterday it was just so, I'm just doing something all the time, and you know, her stomach has been a little upset, so I think when she kind of like, you know, passes gas a little bit, you know, she kind of uses the bathroom on herself just a little bit, and so we had to give her a bath. She's had 2 baths since she got home because of that. Our routine is we get up at 6 o'clock, try to. I take Allie and Bailey out, get them fed, get them squared away. It's all right, babe. Got 15 minutes. Got 15 minutes, baby. Hold on. And then it's Bella's turn, and I take her out. She uses the bathroom. We come back in. I give her medicine that she has to take 30 minutes before she eats. I think that's the one that coats her esophagus and her stomach. And then after 30 minutes, we eat, and then we set up for 30 minutes. Then we go for a little walk, and we try to use the bathroom. Then we come back, and then it depends. I let her tell me what she wants to do. If she wants to get in her kennel here inside in the living room, then that's what she does. If she wants to stay on the back porch, hang out back there, you know, if it's cool, I let her just stay back there as long as she wants to. But that's about as far as freedom. That's about as much freedom she has, because I can't just let her go. Now that's what she wants to do. She just wants to go, like in the backyard, or she just wants to run around. Yeah, go visit everybody. But with the way everything is, for at least until I come back from the doctor, I got to make sure I can see if she throws up or if she spits up, you know, kind of keep up with that. And I can't if she's like in the backyard. I got to be where I can see her at all times, and then be able to see the remnants if she does. She's doing really good. She's really adapting well at everything we've had to do. She's really been a really good baby, ain't she? That's a good baby. We have 13 more minutes, and then we're going to take her out to use the bathroom.
All right. You're hearing the word OUT.
That'll be it until the next feeding, and then we'll do it all over again. Right, Bella? All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and we will see you pretty soon. Tell everybody bye, Bella. Bye.
Bye.
She's camera shy, y'all. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all again for praying for my baby. Please continue to pray for her. Bye.